Hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome to the AETHUS demo. It is a physics-based survival sandbox game set on a sci-fi alien world, and we're just gonna dive in. The year is 2349. Humanity has escaped a dying Earth and is spread out amongst the stars. In the preceding centuries, as ecosystems collapse and the world burns, rapid scientific advancement and lack of regulation led to a golden age of technological capitalism. Squabbling governments unable to put aside their differences, this is very biting. For the greater good, leave a vacuum quickly filled by giant corporations and global conglomerates. A new era begins as humanity starts to explore, colonize, and exploit planets other than Earth. Resource worlds are born as megacorporations discover planets beyond our solar system. Home to a newly discovered natural resources of incredible value and begin to ruthlessly harvest them. You're Maeve, former mining engineer for the galaxy-spanning Astral Resource Corporation, ARC. Armed with your old mining suit, the savings of 20 years of work, and Roland, your family's trusty AI companion, you've purchased a claim of land on a resource world you've called home. You've called home your entire life. Athys. Project Gaia, Facility Omega. Somewhere below the surface of Athys. Hanya.
Dr.
Okay.
Lee, please report to the containment chamber. When you're ready? Can't believe I overslept. On today of all days. Better get moving.
Okay, I'm gonna very quickly mess with some of these because I want to make sure that the character is like maximally audible. Alright, anything else? Oh yeah. Let's crank this up. The dangers of having a 4K monitor is a lot of games don't default to it. Okay, I could explore and look at some of these things.
Need to manually release the lock from my console.
Okay, interact. Open door.
That should do
Access
it.
latest log.
Door's open.
Tomorrow's the big day. I've invited the department heads around for casual drinks this evening. Apparently, is that lava outside? I hope not. That's a done thing. That's the thing, or that's the done thing in this sort of situation. A pre-celebration with the boss. If you ask me, there's no reason to celebrate yet. We haven't finished the job. That said, the teams have been working diligently to reach this point, and they deserve to feel good about what we've accomplished. I'm sure the rest of the crew will be indulging in a little cactus moonshine behind the scenes tonight as well. But as long as nothing gets out of hand, blowing off a little steam won't be such a bad thing. Right, need to get ready. Interesting that we're already suited up inside the facility.
Communications with the surface are strictly prohibited. Do your part for the safety of the project.
Okay,
Who left
so
all
I
this
can
junk here? Standards are obviously slipping.
I can jump, I can sprint. It's got a really nice...
Down we go. They better not start without me.
It's got a really nice low poly visual style. I'm a huge sucker for low poly
Straight down
art.
the hall for the lab. I forgot my key card. Shouldn't have had those drinks last night. I think I left it in my office.
Please make
Okay, so we
sure
gotta...
all workstations are locked when left unattended.
Automated door. Oh, it's this one. Presumably.
Thank God. Here it is. Okay, back down to the lab.
Anything else here? Facility lockdown.
I definitely don't think that's a good idea right now.
I got the go-ahead from the board to conduct the first Ethereum sample extraction next week, and have let all staff know. Such a pain in the ass to extract safely that we only have one sample right now. There's really no room for mistakes. I can sort of see why ARC charged so much for this stuff now, but I have a feeling they've got a specialist tech just for the purpose. That reminds me, I need to draft a note to send upstairs requesting an increase in our industrial espionage budget. It'll be needed if we want to increase our output here. Yet another thing to do. Back to work. Okay. Pull items towards you with left mouse button. Yeah. One of the reasons why I'm checking this demo out is the developer has this lovely disclaimer, this lovely little thing about like ethical development, so like no using AI and like no early access even, which I actually like. I mean, obviously I like ethical development, but I love the fact that there's that disclaimer right there on the Steam page. If you're a developer listening to this, putting disclaimers like, hey, here's how I'm making this. I'm not going to use like store-bought assets, or I'm not going to use AI. Like that's huge. I like that. So, let's see. 6 minutes ago, personnel apologized, Sienna, access denied. User note, Sienna's drunk as a skunk and tried to get through the science checkpoint. Send her home. Do wish I could have gone to her party instead of being stuck here on guard duty. That's the last time I let Lucy persuade me to swap shifts. Okay. So, otherwise kind of usual. Okay, we want to go this direction.
Oh, Dr. Lee, you made it. Excellent. We hope we didn't disturb you?
I was busy. Are we prepared to begin?
Yes, of course. The sample is waiting. When you're ready, just retrieve the drone prototype from the box and come on in. Take your time. Welcome, Dr. Lee. We're up here in the gallery. The
This is
containment
very
field is
Half-Life.
running. Go ahead and use the console to start the test when you're ready.
This is so Half-Life. Time for resonance cascade.
Gravitational stability is nominal. Dr. Lee, you can begin channeling energy into the sample.
Well, here goes nothing. All
This
that
seems
work for this
unsafe.
one. Oh my god. The sample!
Graviton readings are through the roof. We have to shut it down.
No! Let it run! We need the data.
This seems unsafe. The surface of Athys. Much later. Maeve. So, I see different characters.
Roland, are we far?
Almost there. A little further.
I like this voice acting. It's quite good.
Starving. Have you got anything to eat, Roland?
I'm afraid we're all out. I did try and get you to pack an extra nutrient bar, but you said, and I quote, Roland, we'll find food when we get there. It's an adventure.
Weirdly good impression.
Thank you. There are cacti in abundance here. You should be able to harvest some fruit from them until we can cook up something better.
Okay, let's warm up your laser with something easy to start with.
Alright, there's some fruit.
Watch your feet, Maeve. Your suit can absorb the impact of a small jump like this, but anything much further, and you'll not be a happy bunny.
His looks pretty good too.
Better?
Yep. Not the tastiest thing, but it's helping.
Once we get set up, you'll be able to start cooking hot food. Don't worry.
Am I going this way? No, that is a dead end.
Plenty of
Interesting.
time for exploring later, Maeve. Let's go and get the outpost set up.
I see.
We're here.
This is it?
Not
This
much
is
of
it.
anything.
It doesn't look like much right now, but with a little bit of work, we'll be up and running in no time.
Doesn't look like much. It looks like a barren desert filled with scrap.
It is. But it may also be one of the richest claims on AETHUS, if your hunch pays off.
True. Kinda hoping for something a wee bit more impressive, though.
What is that spinny thing? I have no idea.
Why do you think you got
Part
it
of the
so
tree
cheap?
exploded.
Let's start clearing this place so we can get building.
Okay. I'm just gonna run around grabbing basic resources and clearing the area for a moment. Makes it easy. Okay, this is... this stuff is the biomass. Might as well snag it all. Okay, so where do we want to set up? Because it seems like we just kind of have this large area that I can work with. Okay, build mode is with B. Build. Okay, category facilities. Makeshift smelter. I'm gonna put it in the corner.
Right. First priority, shelter.
Agreed. Night will be falling soon, and we don't want to be stumbling around in the dark when a dust storm hits.
We can use some of this old scrap to cobble something together for sure. Let's get to it.
Okay. So, hotbar, throw hotbar at the smelter. Oh, I see. So we can do that. View refining recipes, take from it. Cool. Well, we should have... Oh, yeah, we got a bunch. I'm going to need more metal, though. I might have to look into that. Oh, I can actually get metal from the busted down fencing. Cool. Okay. So, construct a habitat. Structures. Makeshift habitat. I need more cloth. Metal... Oh, no, not cloth. Metal scrap. Okay, so yeah, let's keep destroying these fences. We have, like, zero meaningful use for them. I wonder if all of those parts that we're seeing go by are... I don't think I need a harvest from those. Grab that. I'll slowly clear this up. Okay, build, structures, makeshift. Oh boy. I feel like there's got to be a more ideal spot than this strictly. You know what? I'm gonna go over here. Considering this is so freaking huge, it might be more practical for me to place it over here, kind of near an edge. Let's exit build mode for a hot second. Just destroy a couple of these. I just don't know where to put this thing because it is so large. It'd be one thing if I was building the base piecemeal, but I am assuredly not. Plus it gets me some more resources, which can't really complain about. I don't like the brrrr sound effect. It's fine like here and there if it was like doing a charge attack or something to that extent. But the fact that I'm hearing it so often here is maybe a little bit much. Let's do a structure. Can I put it here? Maybe. Get rid of the rest of this fence, and then I will make that decision. Because I like kind of this spot back up pointing this direction. Structures, habitat. Alright, that's good. I might have to move it. Okay, so we want to make furniture, a bed. I need more metal bits, though. Yeah, let's keep destroying these. I might have to deconstruct that and move it around. I wasn't entirely sure if it was the equivalent of kind of like a lean-to shelter, or if it's actually like something big and modular that I'm going to be adding to. It does give me the distinct feeling that it's going to be the latter, which means I'm going to have to actually move it a little bit more centrally. But that's fine. I mean, as we explore and find things, it'll be easier to lay it out to my desires rather than just like whatever works in the moment. I was getting more. I guess we might as well kind of work on these fences as well. I'll probably move this smelter once we have a better idea. There we go. Okay. Oh boy, that smells quick. I was worried I'd have to wait, but it looks like this game is not one of those, which is nice. Okay, furniture, build bed.
A roof over your head and a place to lay it when you get tired. I must say, This outpost is coming along swimmingly.
Roland, it's a metal box with a bed in it. It's not exactly the Sagua Palace.
Well, the good news is I'm getting energy readings from within the cave system nearby. Perhaps a power source we could use to build something a little more homely.
Oh, with electricity.
Distinctly possible. There are a couple of things you might like to do to prepare for our first expedition, though.
Let me guess. Somewhere to store all the riches we're inevitably gonna find?
Yes, and somewhere to cook something a bit heartier than a cactus fruit. You're wasting away.
Okay, so looks like we can make a couple of these. Fruit from a cactus on the surface of Athys, grilled to unlock additional nutrients and flavor. What does it require? Oh, we're out of biomass.
A hot meal, finally! Gotta keep on top of my nutrition while I'm working. I always feel a lot stronger when I've eaten well.
Okay, so let's just destroy another tree, cripes. Because we need some more biomass here. I don't think I can really destroy those. Yeah, hopefully we get the ability to do some level of base farming. Because being able to... Oop. You can't escape from me. Being able to actually grow these in planters would go kind of a long way. I'm liking this so far. The locked camera angle, I think, is going to mess with me a little bit. I'd love to be able to, like, pan up and down just a smidge. I think the problem with it right now is it feels just a little bit maybe too high for me, or maybe too far. I don't know. Yeah, let's just zoom in a smidge. I'll figure it out. But it does feel like one of those games that I'd actually almost like to be able to zoom in and go to more of like an over-the-shoulder angle. All right, let's work on those. So what's the other one? Construct a crate in our habitat. Sure. Storage. Crate. Now let's put the crate on the other side. Okay, so power source inside the caverns is really, I guess, the next order of business. What do we store? A couple of these things? I don't know what regolith chunks are going to be for. Eat a bunch of those. Okay, current max weight are shown in the top right. Ah. Okay, so that is something to keep in mind. Not really a problem right now, but later. Okay, can I check like a map? That's inventory. Scan. Nothing. Alright. And I see an oxygen meter, so I wonder if going underground is specifically going to be a bit of a limitation. There we go. Want to just grab as many of these cactus fruits as I can. Ah, Glogus fruit. Interesting. But yeah, let's check the underground out.
Ah, get a whiff of that. Toxic, dangerous air. Oh, you'll need to be careful with how long you stay down here, Maeve.
My suit filters are working overtime even here at the exit to the surface. I'm gonna need to get some suit upgrades before too long.
There's an old crate over there. Perhaps there are still some supplies lying around we could use.
Okay, so I can only be in here for a little while.
Aha! An oxygen dome.
Perfect. That will certainly help us get further into the caverns.
Yep. Arctech is pretty cutting edge when it comes to anything that'll let them push their workers harder for longer.
Just remember, the domes won't be effective if you overuse them.
Okay, so we've got
Maeve,
things that we can
look,
do.
Our first node.
This is it. The mother lode.
Ha ha, you You're right. It looks like it's mainly dirt and rock. But it's dense enough to be chock full of resources we can use for the outpost.
Time to start blowing these things apart and collecting all the goodies inside.
Maeve, your air supply is running out.
Okay. Oh, so it looks like it does refill if I'm right next to the entrance.
Do you think Mum and Dad are okay back home?
I'm sure that Sam and Rachel are well. ARC's pension plans are generous compared to those of the other big 5 megacorps.
I think you're being generous calling them generous.
I did say in comparison. I am sure they are fine, Maeve. Try not to worry.
Okay. We might want to pick up and move closer to the cave. This is pretty far out. How do you build mode? Okay, move or dismantle. Okay. Looks like we might be full up. I don't know. Still probably going to dismantle everything. Hate to do so considering limited inventory spaces, but if the cave's all the way over here, better to have the lion's share of like my facilities next to it so I can get back to it easily. No, don't go into the cave. That's fine. I will keep that in mind though. Hopefully that's... Oh yeah, that stuff should absolutely stick around. Okay, so let's take a look. There's a good spot. Part of the reason why I want to be able to pan the camera a bit. I don't know, maybe we actually do just put it here. Build structures. Oh, basic habitat. Requires a thing that I don't recognize. Yeah, so I'll just put it there. We'll organize it later. How much? Oh yeah, I've got a lot more inventory space now. Okay, hoover up a couple of things that we left behind. Looks like maybe some of the cacti respawn. The fences don't, but that's fine. And I'll have to go around cleaning things up as well. For starters, we want to just get the basics. Okay, let's see. So structures, no. Makeshift smelter, grill. Storage, box. Furniture, bed. Oh. Interesting, maybe I didn't get everything back. Whatever. And I might just have to go back and look. Let's see. Furniture, bed. There we go. Makeshift habitat, crate. There we go. Dump everything off, except for the cactus fruits. We should probably grab that. We might also want to look into snagging the rest of our biomass, because I got to do some cooking. Speaking of biomass, might as well grab that. Because yeah, we are a hungry person apparently. We can also make mushroom stew, but I'm gonna need bottled water, cave mushrooms. Okay, yeah, I can't do that right now. I'll have to figure out how to bottle water. Okay, at least everything else is looking fine. Put those away. Ah, is that full? I'll keep that in mind, but it's also only a handful of biomass. I can put it in there. I'm gonna go check this area. I'm gonna go check for a couple of things. One, I want to see if I can do a quick drank. If there is a way that I can drink water here, I'm not seeing it, so I'll have to come back later. So I say we just head back in the cave, see what I can grab, and just do kind of a couple of back and forths. I actually really like this sort of system, the dig down and then go back to the surface and do things with like whatever you found.
The energy readings are coming from that crate. Check it out.
Okay, small crate. Ah.
Look, Roland! An RTG.
An RTG? Ha! Well, that would explain the energy readings.
Ooh-wee, this is big. We can build a proper habitat with this bad boy.
The last expedition here obviously did a sloppy job of cleaning up after themselves. Well, let's head back to the surface.
Oh, it was a cave mushroom. Okay, we got a couple of things to grab, including some bottled water. I'm really earnestly not trying to destroy these mushrooms, but homeboy keeps zapping them into oblivion. Okay. Fortunately, all the biomass ended up just scattering everywhere.
Need some fresh air soon.
If I can get an upgrade... Oh, that's... whatever that is glowing. Can I build in here? No, you can only build on the surface. I was kind of hoping I could build some basic things like oxygen lines. Or just like basic support structures.
Now that you've got that RTG, let's get a basic habitat built.
Okay, so first and foremost, makeshift crate needs more metal? Do we not? Oh, we don't actually have any basic metal. Let's grab a couple of these. Break that. Nothing fancy. So some of these basic resources I'm gonna have to put a little bit more effort into. But it's fine. It's probably worth it. Grab this, grab the massive amount of biomass, but destination is full. Okay, so let's do storage, makeshift crate. Must be built inside. Must remove all objects. I just... Okay, it's fine. Do we just try and build the basic habitat over here? This annoys me slightly. I like the idea of being able to build the basic habitat, but I almost kind of wish this was modular. Like, hey, here's your kind of like basic square room, and you need the RTG for like a power generator room that you attach to it, and it increases the amount of like rooms that you can attach to it comfortably. Something to that extent. It's not strictly bad, it's just like, I've built this thing that I want to immediately replace. Let's see. And now I'm in this awkward position of I need to build another shelter or another makeshift habitat over here. I mean, maybe that's it, that I do just keep a makeshift habitat as like a storage room and nothing more. Keep it real basic and don't put too much into it, and then have the other one be like the actual base. It's not a bad idea. It's already full up, cripes. Okay, let's see. We might have to just grab it, literally everything. Okay, so we want to modify, dismantle. Okay, looks like I had enough inventory space for all of that. Eat some more food. Okay, looks like I had enough for it. Structure is basic habitat.
Excellent work, Maeve. A nice little habitat, I must say.
Yep. A lot better than that little metal box, right?
Very much so. Plus, thanks to the RTG we found, it has power!
Now we can really get things started with some proper equipment.
Indeed. Plenty of facilities to construct in order to start processing those resources from the caverns.
We can start exploring deeper underground as well. Ooh, there is bound to be good stuff down there.
Oh, we can just move it. That's a problem. Okay, modify. I like that you can potentially put it in the air. But that is a conundrum of sorts. Okay, so we want to build platforms. Access platform.
Now that
Beautiful.
we're up and running with a proper habitat, we're going to need more building materials.
Definitely. There's only so much scrap around here I can melt down.
That's why we should really get a regolith printer built and start using the planet's natural resources to help us.
Good plan. The regolith we gather from the nodes in the caverns will provide us with all the building materials we need.
Okay, so we got this smelter. Probably just gonna make both of those. We got a storage. We can make a small crate. Probably put some storage here. Give me the goods. Okay, can I make facilities regolith printer? My only complaint about some of this stuff is that there's not actually a lot of floor space. We have these kind of cool diagonal like wall bits. I wish the regolith printer would actually like fuse into the wall. Like there are almost mounting points.
That's the printer setup.
Lovely. The regolith of the planet's surface makes for excellent building material.
I also have a bunch of stone that the printer won't accept.
You'll need to crush it down to get something usable from it. There's metal ore trapped in there as well, so it's worth getting a smelter built.
Okay, so we've got a couple of things to build. But yeah, I wish each of these like kind of structures actually had some level of like mounting points for structures, so I don't have to just put them on the very limited floor space. So if you had like the, you know, 2 slots here, regolith printer, smelter, and kind of same slots on the same on the sides
So
for everything else.
thirsty.
And we are thirsty. Oh, I guess I might as well consume this. I gotta figure out how to make bottled water. Okay, lighting platform storage facility. Stone crusher. And like, it's fine. It's fine as it is. It's just one of those where like... It feels like some of these things are a little bit more inconvenient than they need to be. Okay, let's see. So facilities, what else do we have? Printer, smelter. We do need the grill. And I might need to beeline for that grill a little bit if I can. And just eat some more cacti bits. Okay, good. We've got a bunch of scrap metal right around here. It's a little odd that we don't get to eat the bottle for the bottled water. But maybe that's something I have to kind of work with later. Oh, good. Got a loot chest out here. Please have snacks. You do. Blessed be. Wait, hold up. Modify this? Dismantle. Sick. I was really hoping I'd be able to just dismantle the fences without having to mine them back up again. Looks like this area actually goes kind of deep. Kind of dark, though. Oh, but of course, it's probably nighttime momentarily. Biomass, and I guess I didn't... There we go. Didn't get it all, but it should be enough. Okay. So we're in a not heinous position. Especially if I get the grill down, we can eat a little bit more. Okay, so build facilities grill. Oh, can I not? I can't put the grill inside. All right, whatever. I'm sure we'll get some kind of water condenser thing soon enough. Okay. Wait. I've done these, though. Oh, we haven't done the basic smelter. We don't have that. And it wasn't letting me make the grill. Cannot build colliding with something. What if I move it? Yeah, because I've done that. And this is the regolith printer, so we have that as well. I mean, it's fine. I don't think we need any of it. Find a route deeper into the cave system. Do we have anything else that we can do? Because we need some more solazine. Okay. Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna have to go back into the cave for the time being. Actually, no. I should make a bed. I need 3 metal. Because, yeah, it is getting dark. And while I can maybe do some things, I'm just not going to be able to see. Did Okay, there's the bed. Let's sleep until dawn and save the game. Oh, good. It fixed the quests too. Okay, where were we at? Heading into the cave? Is this a cave? Dawn is very dark in this, which is, it's fine. I don't know. I feel like since this game doesn't really have much of an outdoor survival element, I'm kind of fine with the idea of it not... Okay, can only build. Oh, can I not? I can't deconstruct things. Interesting. I was really hoping I'd be able to deconstruct those, I'd be able to deconstruct... Ooh, there's a sign there. Grab that in a second. Deconstruct those chests, because we can do it outside, just not inside. So what are you? Oh, new buildable has been... Okay, somebody had a bunch of cans here. Why is somebody having, like, a drink bender? Okay. Snag all of those. I don't know what, like, half of this stuff is actually useful for. What are you? New buildable object is... Oh, is that, like, a pump? Might be. I think these are, like, building plans. And yeah, every time I try and grab a mushroom, it goes badly on me. Okay, let's get out of here. Because yeah, I don't know what happens when I run out of oxygen, but I'm assuming it's not good for me. So I'll just have to kind of go to and from a bunch. Oh, did I? Yeah, I did. I turned down the volume because the main menu is actually quite loud.
Do you think Mum and Dad are okay back
Sure,
home?
already said this.
I am sure that Sam and Rachel are well. ARC's pension plans are generous compared to those of the other big 5 megacorps.
I think you're being generous, calling them generous.
I did say in comparison. I am sure they are fine, Maeve. Try not to worry.
Okay, so we've got some things to kind of move over. I guess we did get the mushroom after all. Let's see, nutrient bar, but not that helpful. Let's drink the bottled water. Let's have a glow stick and some metal. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna go to and from a couple of times. Unfortunately, some of these quests aren't updating. I was hoping maybe waiting for a quick patch would fix some of this stuff. It went away when I slept, though, so I don't know. I think the one thing I'd say is I actually kind of wish I could build in this cave. It's fine without it, but it'd be kind of nice if I could actually deconstruct some things. Or even build some things, too. Like, hey, you know, make an oxygen relay just to extend the breathable air just a smidge further.
This passage appears to lead deeper within the cavern, but has recently experienced a severe rockfall.
Damn it! Is this the only way through?
Cannot confirm. It does seem to be the sole route deeper into the claim.
There's no way we're getting through this with the current power level of your laser. And we're reset to basic when we left Ark. Roland, what are our options?
Processing. We do not have the credits or connection to ARC required to purchase an upgrade capable of mining this debris. Solution found. Basic mining explosives are likely to be capable of fracturing debris. Creation of explosives is possible using reagents found in excavations.
Okay, we can do that. I'll need to build a crafting bench back at the outpost, but I should be able to refine everything I need from what we can find round here.
Wonderful. Goal updated. Manufacture mining explosives at crafting bench and gain access to inner caverns.
I'll need some more air soon.
I'm certainly pushing it a little bit here. Okay, we're good. I think I'll just pop out. There was a bunch of rocks right next to the entrance, but that's fine. Okay, so go to journal if needed. Can I actually see my logs? My quests. Yes, we don't actually have any strict quests, do we? I was kind of hoping I could get rid of the frontier cooking since I might not be able to complete that one. Okay, because if I do facilities grill, yeah, it won't let me. There's colliding with something. Unless, no, actually, maybe it's fine now. We just have to make food. Okay, so expand the outpost and construct a crafting bench. Oh, do we not have one of those? Dew catcher, which actually is a really good idea. Oh no, I put the smelter in here. Oh, we have a bunch. Never mind. Okay. Let's move over. Oh, we can move over all of the rock. Let's see, put those in. What is this? Dust ruby. No idea. Give that the rock. Give myself the rest of these. Yeah. Okay, whatever that kind of ore is. There. Okay, destination is full. Are we capped out? We must be. Oh yeah. So what can we build? Facilities. I want to do a dew catcher. Oh, snap, that's actually not small. I'll probably put him right here. Because if I'm going to need water, that solves some problems. We also do have a water pump, but that's too expensive. Makeshift smelter, basic smelter. Okay, so we don't actually have one of these. Platforms, lighting. We might actually want to get some light sticks down. Okay, snag those. Like this, move this all over. I'll build like a light stick. Put it right here. Because the cave is over here, yeah? No, cave is right here. Just to say kind of like, hey, your base is over here, Goofus. Don't get lost. Okay, so if I want to do basic smelter, because that's the regolith printer. So I guess if I hadn't built those lights, I'd be able to do this. Whatever. We'll just move these over. Destination is full, but we're not carrying too much. I'm going to quick run back into the mine, grab what I need, and come back out. I do wish that you could actually pull up a grid view for this game, just to be able to see, like, hey, you know, keep everything in a nice line. Because there's clearly snapping when you're putting things down. And so being able to actually limit it so you're only, let's see. Being able to limit it so you're only putting it in a specific line, it'd be tidy. Not particularly necessary, but good for base organization and lining things up and whatnot. Okay, where are we at? There's a ton of resources here. Some of which I'm not going to be able to get. Because, yeah. I do wish we had a bit more of a pickup radius. Especially when, like, mining things. Like, if you're in the proximity, I almost wish it would hoover up instead. Okay, snag a bunch of things. Yeah, there's a lot of goodies. that we are just going to be missing out on here. Alright. Do we do more? How much oxygen do I have left? Not much.
Watch your oxygen levels.
And this is why I wish I could build in here just a little bit. You know, not full structures, but if there was almost a separate set of cave tech that you could do. But they're slightly I don't want to exactly say slightly problematic, but, you know, a little harder to requisition. Or like funds. Get all the resources for. Okay. We want to cook a cactus. It doesn't seem to want to complete the frontier grill quest, unfortunately. Oh, it's okay. Snag most of this. Can I do facilities, basic smelter? Little cramped here. Okay, so we can turn... It's a 2-to-1, or we can get kaolinite bars. Interesting. But none of these give me the crafting bench. Unless I don't know how to make it yet. That's possibly it. Okay, so let's go back to storage. I'm just gonna get a couple of those down. And we will come back in a moment. Because I think we need to find something inside this location that will specifically teach us how to make a crafting bench. You'd expect the character would actually kind of know how to do that one, but eh. They haven't gone left yet. And I'm curious about what's over here.
Look, Maeve! A drilling site. This doesn't look nearly as wrecked as everything we've seen before. Perhaps there are supplies we could scavenge.
Okay, so that's a basic smelter. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't know if I can do anything with this. Unless it was that one thing. Because we got some supplies, but I don't think I can deconstruct any of this. Unless I just can't deconstruct it yet. Okay, one way or another, we're going to have to go to and from. Go here.
Running low on air.
And we might want to just bring one of the oxygen candles with. Just to see what I can get. If there's anything deeper in. Because, yeah, I'm not finding this workbench. I almost kind of wish that you were kind of given a hint of, like, hey, you don't know the recipe for this. Oops, wrong one. Oh, no. It does go there. The metal that does not. We have a lot of metal. Okay, move these over. Like the nutrient bar. I got a couple of the water things, so hopefully maybe one of these is procced. Actually, it looks like they proc pretty often. So yeah, building 3 of those was very much the right call. I'll still have to worry about my food a little bit, but eh. Okay, facilities. No. Oh, so you can terraform, huh? So you can actually get rid of some of these things. Huh. That's cool, actually. So you can clear stuff out. Make it a lot easier. Okay, yeah. No sense stinging for a second. Let's find out. Is this... That's a glow stick. Oxygen dome. Unless I'm completely missing where the crafting bench is. It's either somehow not in the game or I need to find the blueprint for it. Unfortunately, I don't think I have a map in here. Yeah, so I'm entirely at the mercy. Well, we'll just go to the left. Worst comes to worst, we fail, we don't find anything. We're kind of at the end of the video anyway. I wish there was like a little bit of a clue or like a, you have a fragment of it, you know, of the blueprint. But you gotta come back later. Let's see. You gotta come back later or find the remaining parts somewhere. Oh, is this just back where we were? Because there's the rock. There's the water pump. So this doesn't go as deep as I want. So either I'm missing something. I gotta be missing something. Or it's something to do with storage wars. I bet it's that. Further facilities, ability to crush stone.
Running low on air.
I think what's happening is it's not properly identifying the fact that I've built these things. So like I can't construct a grill. Unless I can construct the grill specifically inside my makeshift shelter. And have that count. Because I think the problem I'm having here is I can't put this grill inside my big base. I can put it in here. Okay, nothing there. So let's see if I can gain some cook a cactus. Okay, grow cactus fruit. Because, yeah, we might just be having some issues with these. You build something, makeshift crate in your habitat. Yeah, so I think what happened with this...
Maeve, your
there
first
we go.
metal bar. Are you proud?
I sort of am. This beats melting scrap in a plant-powered junk box any day.
Those days are gone. Now you can melt scrap in a high-energy furnace powered by a nuclear battery.
There it is. Okay.
An inexorable march of technological progress.
Okay, so I was just missing that singular step. Let's see. Only immediate problem is looks like I'm gonna need some more regular metal bars. To the tune of like 3. Well, that's fine. Okay, take all those back. One too many, but that's fine. Build. Facilities, crafting bench is huge. Okay, facilities, crafting bench. What? Oh. You need power slots? Huh. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty full up on inventory space. Clear a couple of these out. I might as well put that in. Smelt a couple of these down. Yeah, so I should have been a little bit more patient with the Kalinite bar. Mostly it's just these two, like, storage wars and frontier cooking. Well, I guess I haven't put a makeshift chest down in this one. So it could be that. It's fine. Okay, nope. We want to quickly deposit this. So I have enough space to dismantle that. Ooh. Transfer most of those. Grab the Kalinite bars to facilities crafting bench. Cannot build. Don't have enough power slots. Oh. We have the basic hab. There's the small habitat. Okay, it's fine. Okay, now it'll go down. But it looks like I'm gonna need a couple of these. So mining explosives are not that expensive. So let's just get a handful. I think my big beef with this is mostly, as cool as these like little habitats are, and I do appreciate that I will be able to at some point there we go. I appreciate that I'll be able to at some point get like bigger and bigger ones. I kind of wish you could actually build them like piecemeal or something to that extent.
Explosives crafted.
Now we can get through that rockfall and see what's on the other side.
Even if it ends up with like me living in a giant box, does give me the added benefit of having, I'd say, near total like space usage effectiveness or something to that extent. Oh, throw item. Okay, so there's a bunch of stuff. Sandstone and silica that I can snag here. Unfortunately, we're going to have to go grab some oxygen momentarily, but at least we've punched through, so I can actually go do some stuff. Nope.
Need some fresh air soon.
Congratulations. I've completed the demo. Thanks for playing. Oh, okay. Wait, are we just back at the very beginning then? I suppose I am. Yeah, it's got a very promising base so far. I think obviously a couple of bugs, mostly with the quest log. I want to be able to do a little bit more modular building for my base. Like, I understand the power slots, and I love the visuals of these structures. But I'd love to be able to daisy chain these kind of makeshift ones together and like make them double wide and have like little connectors or, you know, various like rooms that you can kind of sit in, interact and travel between a complex and increasingly sprawling facility, as opposed to a bunch of like standalone little lander things. I think this would be fine. I'd actually say maybe have it be the reverse, have this be the first, you know, our kind of makeshift, awkward, but nice looking thing that maybe we had as like a pre-made, but that we're building these like modular little like tube structures, or not. But the one other thing I would say is I would love it if these structures could actually like kind of fuse into the wall here, you know, so these little like diagonal floor to wall connectors, if that actually was like each of those segments was a slot for a structure, and some structures maybe take 2 or 3 slots, and you could even have that be how it communicates how many power slots you have. You know, say you walk into this thing, there's a power slot here, or maybe 3 power slots here, clearly for the crafting bench. There's a power slot here, here, and then here, leaving you with roughly like 7 power slots that you can engage with, rather than being some nebulous thing that you have to kind of be like, okay, am I using all of my power? I have no idea. It would actually have like a very visible element of like, yep, all of my slots are full. I need to make another one of these structures if I want to put something down. I think that would be one of the biggest possible fixes, and I'd love to be able to pan the camera up and down just a little bit, not a huge amount, just to be able to look a little bit further or a little bit like top down, because we can go top down for this, but I find that's kind of annoying in some of its own way. A little bit more camera flexibility would go a long way, at least in my opinion, but also it's not that big of a deal. Logistics drone. Ferry supplies between locations. Interesting. And then the other thing would be quite simply, I would love to be able to have, and maybe this is even planned, have some level of structures that I can build inside the cave to either extend like an oxygen or a power network, or to say have like logistics drop points. So rather than having to truck everything back, I just have like a little drop chest, and I go into the cave, grab everything in the immediate area, bring it back to the logistics node, dump it all off, and some drone comes to pick it up so I don't have to. Little stuff like that would go a long, long way. But I do like where this is going. There aren't a whole lot of survival sandboxes that do exactly this, and it has a lot of promise from what I've seen so far. And I'm curious to see more. So if you all want to play AETHUS yourselves, the demo is available right now on Steam. So just follow the link in the description below, and you can pick it up and see what it's like. Obviously, I've more or less shown everything that is possible in the game at the moment, but even then, sometimes it's more fun to get your hands on it instead of watching somebody else play. But with all that said, if you like this video in any way, shape, or form, leave me a like, helps more than you know, and if you want to see more rad new games every single day, then hit subscribe, because I got tons to check out and show off. But for now, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.